Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Modded. We are still in Sand and Pantsville, and remarkably, we have not died yet, but you guys know it's going to happen at some point. Heat is hot, apparently, says Rindak. Rindak, of course, does not get to start with the cool skin that most of the rest of our people started with, although that is there's the late, great, departed Chrysler Ninja, who was killed by a beetle. Fortunately, is slowing down our research a little bit. It sucks that now that I'm making research kind of a higher priority, we don't have a proper researcher. We had to, just survive at first. We have a big base. Honestly, I think it's too big, and I think the extra walking time is going to come and destroy us at some point. We'll chop down some more fully grown trees over there, just from time to time. Keep a little bit of wood supply. We don't have a lot, but that's all right. Nighttime, the next thing to do is to build a defensive area over here. And then work on a little bit more crafting. Also, we are doing this thing with the trade ship. Group of traders. Okay, we can maybe try to sell them some of these meals. Obviously, we don't want to sell too many, but we've got tons of food. As long as we're willing to keep someone cooking non-stop, we might be able to sell ships or meals for money. I have no idea. We're about to find out in this video, basically, if trading simple meals for money is, particularly valid. And we got a combat supplier at the same time. Well, Bamsabus, who is my primary social person at this point. We'll go ahead and trade over here. So, and they might simply be uninterested in that. I don't know if anyone will be interested in it. These people are acting like a combat supplier, I think. We'll sell them the boomerang, the chakram. We'll sell one pair of pants, one shirt. Just keep some options around. Get rid of the tribal wear. More tribal wear. The toques we definitely don't need. Carbon fiber tribal wear is very interesting, but we're going to get rid of it anyway. We'll keep the thin thread pants. I'll get rid of the skull cap. It's actually not very good. Keep the deer hide shirt, because why not? Actually, if I recall correctly, the deer hide is much more cooling. We're going to have to give that to a guy who keeps overheating. Let's do this basic trade here. And then we're going to go over here and talk to the combat spire. Rindak, you're going to wear the deer hide shirt. Because right now, you're wearing the Jaffa shirt, which does nothing for the temperature. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone else wants the meals, but these guys certainly don't, and I'm worried that they're just going to go rotten. I'm pissed that we can't sell things from a refrigerated area. And yeah, they're going to spoil. I bet you different people will buy it, but not these people. So you know what? Okay. Go back. Tell people to move all the meals back into the refrigerated area. Because why not? We actually might make this area a little bit bigger at this point. Although it would be nice if we could wait until stone cutting was done. And then we'll do that. We'll expand our walls and do that. We'll leave the medicine out there. Someone will certainly want to buy it. And it looks like the medicine doesn't spoil for a very, very long time. So I'm not going to freak out too much. So if you guys want to give me advice on trading meals, that would be good, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the cooking, because we do have lots of meals right now. So if we're not selling them, we don't have to worry about cooking anymore, and we'll just keep a huge stockpile of food around in the freezer for bad situations. Also, just accumulating a massive amount of food for later when we hopefully have more people will be fine. Okay, next thing we're going to start researching is, I don't know, mortars might be good. They didn't work out very well for me last time, though. Actually did quite poorly. We could start doing some drilling. Drill into the steam and magma network deep within the planet. What the hell does that mean? Does that just open up more geothermal vents? Gotta set up an actual mine. Actually, we could really do that now. Colored lights, I think, is just for us. Maybe it increases decoration. Soylent green we don't need. Fertilizer point, we got lots of food. Hospital beds might be worthwhile. Tactical computer. What the hell does that do? Industrial fans. Oh, cremation. We don't need hydroponics. Yeah, cremation would be good, but we don't necessarily have to prioritize it that much. Spoonk, who's my researcher, well, maybe we'll just keep it going this way. Yeah, he'll never do anything else. What becomes more important? If there's any construction or repairing to do, you can now go back on that, and if I do assign mining, you can do it there. But if there's none of it, then you can research, I suppose, but we can delay it for a little while. Meanwhile, this area over here, which is not super cold, but is going to hopefully be prevented from being super hot. You are going to get a stonecutter's table. Put it right there. So So hopefully people don't have to drag things too far. And what I could do is put a dumping stockpile in here, which we will set to clear all, make it critical priority that chunks get moved there. So people will bring chunks over there so that they'll get crafted a little bit easier at the stonecutter's table. Presumably. Maybe. Hoping this saves some time. We'll see how it goes. And then, of course, we're going to have to actually build the stonecutter's table, assign a bill, and hope that someone is working it properly. And then we're going to build our defensive area out here. Using stone chunks. Alright. Oop. Nope. Bounce a bus. Need materials. Really? We don't have a... Oh, we don't have any wood, and we need wood. Guys, I need wood. Chop wood. Yeah, got some cacti out there. A little bit in there. And a little over there. So, plant cutting, is it no longer a sign? Listen, none of you have any skills. I won't usually have plant cutting. I'm going to make it a priority 1. If I do want any plants cut, I want them cut now. Everything else is, then based on this priority queue, they should actually go and chop down those trees relatively soon. Oh, there's some more silver in the walls over here. Mine out this area too, because why not? You're going to sleep first, but I think we should get some trees after that. And eventually research cremation. Obviously a low priority queue right now, but that's okay. I think it's going to be better to get things... Shite! Oh, more Jaffas. And they're attacking right away? From the north where I have no defenses? Impeccable. Well then. Turn these on. And we can always retreat back here and hope that they will come and specifically target my people. I'm going to let my people keep doing what they're doing now. I guess I'll turn on all these guns. Okay, everyone, arm up. You're going to come over here. Spook, you can actually go right there. We'll try to shoot people as they come in. A lot of them will have melee weapons, which is good. They'll get through there. They'll get shot up a little bit. Our turrets are slightly better than they used to be. We'll just have to be ready. We'll take a shot and then retreat quickly. You know, as soon as they start to approach me, I'm going to retreat to the other guns. They'll destroy the other gun. Oh, we got a... Something is coming in our direction. Everyone retreat back there. Oh, it wasn't coming in our direction. Boom! I love it when they blow themselves up. Actually very hurt. I may have not needed to move at all. We'll let Hofsky come towards us. Looks like we got a thunderstorm going again. And yeah, these guys are just going to hang around. Okay, we're going to be fine. But it does emphasize the importance of setting up the rest of our defenses. The rest of them are going to come. They're already half injured. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. There's no wiggle. They're just going to get slaughtered. Spook, why don't... I just want to make sure you don't shoot anyone in the back. Shamar, you're going down. Okay, well. Good work, everyone. Well done. We will go ahead and... They will get auto-hauled at some point. We're going to make sure that they get stripped. So that they don't get buried with all their gear. Oh, we do have someone to capture. An assassin. If I recall correctly, assassins have no real serviceable skills. Yeah, I mean, you can go in and heal them really soon. Yeah, the only thing they can do is fight. Masochist. She likes to get hurt? What? No, wait. Masochist... Yeah. So if I look at her thoughts... In shock from exceptional pain... I don't think I've ever seen that before. That is, I suppose, a very useful trait for an assassin. The assassin is the thing that gives you no ability to do anything other than fight. And apparently do art. Which is interesting. So there's no way we're keeping you around. At all. We will certainly be selling you. We'll keep the friendly chat so you don't snap and start killing anyone. But other than that, yeah, we're going to get rid of you. Tell you what, we can set this as a prisoner room and actually toggle this one off as a prisoner room. Spoon, yes, you're hungry, but... Oh, Bamsabus is already taking care of it. Good. Bamsabus, the #1 colonist here, does everything. Okay. We don't have anywhere to put the bodies, which increases the... Well, no, they can get dumped over here. They're not going to get buried yet, but that's okay. Meanwhile, that's going to get constructed over there. And yeah, we will need a crematorium. And apparently it has to be indoors, the crematorium, because it seems that they can get hurt by the rain. Not that we have a lot of rain, even with these thunderstorms. It's just storm and wind. And that's it. These guns are all broken. We got our steel back, I suppose, but there we go. A little bit of extra wood. Get that chopped up. And there we go. Our stonecutter's table is done. We'll add a build, make stone blocks. Do forever, I suppose. Well, not necessarily. Do until you have X. Oh, we can't because it's different types of material. Yeah, do forever is fine. If we've got any chunks around, hopefully someone will do it. Now, probably a crafting job, which Bamsabus will mostly look after. Actually, these guys have passion for it. So it would make more sense. How high up do we want to do it, though? I don't know how important it's going to be. Maybe the pirate. Chop down trees if you've got it. Otherwise, go to your crafting. It means you're not going to do much in the way of hauling or anything like that unless I toggle the jobs on and off. But I suppose we'll have to consider that to be okay. And maybe to minimize walking distances, we're going to put a stockpile. This is going to interrupt a lot of walking, of course, but... Hey, what? Something like that. People can still walk around it, which is fine. We're going to clear everything. And we're going to put our blocks in here. Stone blocks. There we go. I'm not going to make it any special high priority because I don't want things to be hauled from another stockpile to there. But it should be the closest thing. So when you complete a block, you should automatically dump it in there. And you didn't. You just left it on the floor. Oh, because it's going to be a hauling job at some point for someone. That's all right. Given how big my base is, it probably makes a lot of sense to actually get some roads down. We'll see. Oh, someone did haul it over there. Okay, that's fine. Now Renak's going to get some sleep, which is totally okay as well. You're going to be monitored there. How's the temperature in here? 24 degrees. It's a little on the warmish side, but not too bad. The hallway's at 21. I could keep the hallway a little cooler. Uses more power, but then it'll help the room stay a little cooler. Uan has an infection in her head. Well, Uan is going to be sold at some point. Now that we don't have anyone who's too smart, we actually might want to do some organ harvesting, actually. Let's take a look at everyone's thoughts right now. Everyone's relatively positive. No one's got a really bad break point. Congratulations, prisoner. Health. Operations. Add bill. We can... Oh my god, that's new. I'm sure that wasn't in the base game. We can now harvest body parts. And sell them? Nose? What? Well, let's start with the basics. 1 kidney. 1 lung? Wait. Here's there. Oh, there's the lung. Let's take everything on the left side of our body. It's funny. And their nose, just a spider. I have no idea. These things stack, right? For everything you harvest, you get a stacking debuff, I think. Never mind. Let's just do the 2. Kidneys and lungs, and then we're gonna sell her. Infection in her left hand. Well, it's okay, we're about to amputate. Actually, we're not amputating, we're harvesting. So do we actually... Well, no. Well, we can queue it back up. Let's take her her left arm after all. It's got an infection, we're doing her a favor. Do we actually harvest a body part? Can you attach the body part, like a non-biotic body part, on someone? What the hell? I must know. I must know. Got some extra Jaffa helmets, which is good. Rindak, you can go ahead and wear that, actually. That'll help you keep you a lot cooler than before. I mean, they look super cool. You shouldn't have as much of a problem with the temperature anymore, which is good. That helmet is really good. Just a little head protection is important. Properly ventilated head protection. So yes, we're getting granite blocks. Oh, quite a big stack of those. A little bit of marble, which is nice. We'll figure out how many, what kind of blocks we have the most of to construct our walls relatively soon. Just keep producing as much as we can. And then the chunks are going to keep brought over there. I guess we don't actually need to keep that many chunks nearby, do we? There you go. Clear up a little bit of extra space. As long as there's some for the construction, it'll make life a lot better. Oh, are you berserking? Well, you're very unhappy. Yep. Organ harvested, minus 69. And yes, it is a stacking debuff, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. So, human arm, look at that! I'm sure that's from the mod. There was no way that was a thing before. So, we'll try to keep you from snapping with some snappy dialogue over here. But other than that, yeah, you're probably going to be pissed about the organ stuff. And we'll sell you at earliest convenience. There's no one trading right now, so yeah, we'll leave it be. Too bad you weren't more useful. I wouldn't have harvested all your body parts if you were actually, you know, a more useful type of individual. But you're not. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Because it's a stupid looking area. We got lots of farms. I could trim back on some of this berry farm as well, but we'll leave it as is. And then we've got our herbal meds. That I'm hoping we can sell that. Cargo pods. The game's like, you're doing poorly, am I? I don't have any cloth, I suppose. So, thank you for the cloth. Wouldn't have just mind if it was dumping a steel. I can always use more steel. We've got a good pile of it right now. And how's my cubes? I've got 160 granite. Of course, we're going to have lots of granite. So, let's go ahead and structure walls made out of granite blocks. We need 6 per, which is fine. If I do something like, say, this, we'll make it a nice, like, long thing like that, like that, like that. And set up all our guns on the other side of that through a series of sandbags. Although, people keep saying, oh, the guns may not get defenses from sandbags, and people can just use the sandbags as cover, which, I don't know, might or may not be true. One of the things I could do, I could try a different kind of structure here, where... oh, we have to worry about explosions, of course. Which may not be avoidable, unfortunately. But I could just end up with, like, a string of turrets along a wall, or maybe on this side. Just like some weird sort of flanking sort of doodad. Like that. Like that. And, I mean, that's all well within range. Actually, the biggest question here might be this guy here, because maybe there's a way to shoot diagonally. Not really, it doesn't look like. You can set a series of guns like that, and then few more in the middle, so that they don't really... Might be a little bit of wall there. And something like that. It doesn't look particularly organized, but it's not necessarily bad. Something like that. It slows people down who want to come up and melee my turrets, which is quite nice. And the thing is, they don't really get cover from every angle. If they decide to come up to the sandbags here to do something, they're just going to get shot from the side anyway, so that's not particularly covery. I'm going to try this sort of thing, this kind of staggered look, and see how it works out. All experimental. We could actually set up a row of sandbags back here to actually put my people back there as an extra layer, which I like a lot. We could also put some more guns back there, but, you know, maybe we have enough guns for now. There's no such thing as enough guns, but we'll try anyway. Redundant power lines may be a pretty good idea, because any explosions here will certainly cut out the power. So I'm going to do something like that, and then here too, we'll just move the power lines this way, like that. They're only ever connected one place, but we might be able to order a reconnection. And this is... Oh, it's not actually connected to anything. Right, because of those explosions. Fair enough. And again, we'll make a little bit of redundancy over here, although there's a bit of a choke point there. I could, if I mine this out, I can actually... Hang on, let's actually do that. Let me deconstruct these 2 walls and issue a bit of a mining order here. And for the sake of argument, right there. Because then I can run a power conduit that goes out that way, then rebuild the walls. The power conduits can go under their walls. The only reason I dismantle them is because there might be a bit of a reach thing, because of too many walls in one area. They might not have been able to get under there and build it. So it seemed like an easy enough thing to do. Turn you off for now. Okay. And then, yeah, power conduit. Exactly like that. The Department of Redundancy Department. So I should actually set the priority on the walls themselves. On the other hand, maybe the guns are fine. It's all fine. The sandbags, we can manually get there. Hopefully we don't get attacked right now. I may want to make sure... Bamsabus. Go ahead and be on major construction duty again. Person who does everything. Ron, how many infections do you have going on? One major infection in the head, so you're probably going to die. But I'm not going to harvest any more body parts. Just because of debuffs. Of course, if I can sell you, I will, just because it's a lot of money, even though that's a further happiness debuff. We'll just have to deal with it. You're going to haul some steel, which is fine. We got lots of steel. Get all that stuff going on. Build the power conduits. Very nice. Second gun is up and running. We do get attacked. It's not a bad defense. Severe illness for Uran. Yeah, you're going to bite the bullet, but that's, you know, that's life. So mad you can't strip these people down before you sell them as slaves because their armor and stuff goes with them. I don't know if that's included in their slave price. It might be. That would be nice, actually, if the game considered all that. And once we do that, I could dismantle all these steel walls, get some of my steel back, and then rebuild it as marble or whatever. I think the stone walls actually have better defenses than some of the steel too. I think some people were saying that. And concrete is another one. Just haven't figured out the concrete sequence. What? Oh, someone just willingly showed up to join the colony. Nice. The game is really taking pity on me. You have decent skills. You can't research or craft. You're also depressive. You have a permanent -15 moodlet, but you're a fast walker. Permanent -15 moodlet. That is brutal. It's like almost the same as having just a higher threshold. Wow. Well, we'll probably have to give you a nice looking home at some point. Waldo, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to put pants on you. Jaffa pants. You don't feel like you're walking around. Unless these are... No, that's cloth. Do we have synth thread? We could probably make a stockpile, a high priority stockpile for a specific material. Preemptive attack from tribespeople. Where are they is the important question. They're in the south, so they're going to go into my major death zone. I'm totally okay. All these guns are actually still turned on from the last time, but that's okay. We have geothermals going on. We have lots of power. All right, Waldo. Your ass over here. Good thing you move fast. Depressive. Pants. Good. Jaffa shirt. Good. Jaffa helmet. You don't worry about temperature as much. Equip a gun. And I think that's the set. And then, yeah, go and construct. What kind of skills you specifically have? Everything's set to 4 right now, which is fine. I can just leave everything on a 4 priority for you. And mostly it'll mean you'll construct and repair. And you have really good skills for that. We'll keep it as a high priority. And then if you're not doing that, you're going to be hauling. If you're not currently building something, haul shit. Or maybe mining as well. If you're not building or mining, haul something. And that's okay. A lot of times you will just end up hauling or cleaning. And I'm good with it. So we'll keep going ahead and doing our construction there. They are preparing, so they're not going to attack yet anyway. We got a group of traders that show up. They might actually help in the combat. Waldo. Where's the actual attackers? Oh, they're over there. Tell you what. Nope, they're beginning their assault. Waldo, you're actually just stuck outside the base for a little while. I'm going to recruit you and have you hide in there. And everyone else, I'm going to recruit and have them... I just want to make sure they don't actually move forward and do anything. Now, these are tribes people, so there's really nothing they can do to my people in the back here. We're going to be fine. Who's got the stupid situation? You, Rindak. You'll go there. These people will just be slaughtered as they walk into my base. Worst case scenario, they smash one of my turrets enough to cause it to blow up. Yeah, well, that's a little bit bad. At this point, let's have these people retreat. Oh, there's one turret. Now I think they're escaping. I'll cancel this. I'm fine with them mostly retreating, honestly, because... Okay, Waldo, stay hidden, because they're going to walk right by you. Because I want to minimize how much damage... how many bodies have we got to clean up? It's not like these guys drop much in the way that's valuable, although it's not bad. Okay, there we go. Waldo, you can now do something. Oh, you had a meal with you, which is nice. Go ahead and haul that steel so you don't have to wander out here again. Mental break soon on Jupe, who is urgently hungry. I'm hoping someone is feeding you. You're taking care of Jupe, which is good. Oh, well, no, you're fine. And Jupe is... Oh, and that's... Bamsabus is an optimist as well. God damn it, Bamsabus is good. The day Bamsabus dies is going to be a very miserable day. Okay, that's not an actual medical bed. Set that as medical. Hope someone brings you over there. How hurt are you, Jupe? Oh, you're not bad at all. Here, I'm going to move you to a proper bed. Oh, for colonists used for medical. Okay, so it is a medical use bed in addition to this, so it works out perfectly fine. Alright, well, all good. Jupe is fully healed. Everything is great. Let's go ahead and strip these bodies, because there's some stuff we can sell. Oops, don't repair. Strip. Boom, same thing. Strip, and then we'll get... we've got some relatively high priority haulers, so hopefully that'll happen soon. There's a lot of bodies right there. I think everyone has been stripped. So, I think everyone's got a high construction job still set, and they might want to sleep. So they may work on this first. Might have to deal with a few body debuffs unless I'm manual on to change things. So we got another Jaffa helmet. Well, everyone's equipped on Jaffas. That's good. Jupe is hauling steel, which is fine. No one's flipping out yet. Bulk goods trader. Might have something that we want. Go ahead and do a quick trade and then figure out... Oh, maybe I'll sell them some of the medicine. Yes, yes. Cross my fingers. Regular medicine, but not herbals. So maybe no one wants to buy. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't help. Maybe no one wants to buy the herbal meds? Kind of annoying if that were true. I'm not going to sell the berries or the wood. The iguana skin, maybe. Could buy some steel. Right now, I thought we were good on steel. Maybe we used it all up. Hang on, pause. Yeah, we have actually used up all our steel right now. We've got lots of money. So you know what? And the steel is relatively cheap. Let's buy a ton of steel just to help accelerate things. We will have to set up some sort of mine at some point. But for now, I'm very happy with that purchase. Very, very happy. I could turn off the guns, technically. Not that it's terribly important one way or another, and we did lose some more weapons over there. So we might want to set up something that slows down these people from walking through as quickly to be able to reach the guns. Maybe the guns are just too close to the door. The fact that I keep having to repair them sucks, and when they explode, I lose all the material that was used to build them. So I think this structure is not ideal. It's too easy for them to come and smash things. The same case may happen here with this close by one. We'll have to evaluate once we get there. But there we go. That's good and done. We're still waiting for that couple of conduits to get built. Luckily, we have the steel now. People might nap for a bit, and that's okay if they do. We've got some blocks that we can use for things. Overall, I'm feeling still kind of okay. Of course, we could still get completely hosed if there's a solar flare while we're being attacked, because we are relying on, you know, electrical-based devices to defend us. But we've got 5 people now, and we actually have half-decent guns. I think there's 2 people with the Lee Enfields. Oh, 3. And then we have 2 proper sniper rifles. We might want to start investing in machine guns later on. They do a lot of damage. They don't have quite the range, but they do huge damage and might be more helpful for defenses. On the other hand, some of these sniper rifles do ridiculously sick damage. If we check the gear over here, the accuracy does 40, which is pretty good. The Dragu does 38, which is almost as good as well. What's the cooldown difference? This one was 67. This one is 67 as well. So they're very comparable from one to the other. And that's pretty good. All right, we'll put another cut in here. Yes, I'm sure disaster is coming, not too long, but for now, we are still surviving. Before I forget, though, I actually want to set up another royal bed over here. Again, another nice swanky room for future people, and also mine out the other side. So again, prisoner and medical rooms, I really want them to be in here, just because those are the people that need the best moodlet, because we want prisoners to be as happy as possible so that they join our colony. Or when we harvest their organ, they're less likely to snap and do some damage. You're sleeping on the ground? Oh, you're tired. So here's your prisoner bed. Oh, prisoner medical bed. That's the problem. That's why you weren't actually using it. And that's the thing. I think we might have one prisoner bed specifically flagged as prisoner medical just for infections or something of that nature. We'll see how it goes. Well, there we go. There's another episode in the bag, and we haven't died yet. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.